School welcomes you to Mustang Arena for the last time of Season 19. Please welcome our guests from Dr. Phillips High School. They are the Panthers. And they'll be taking on your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Before we begin our game this evening, we invite you to please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with a presentation of colors by the cadets of Wekiva High School's Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps. Tonight's detail is under the command carrying the American flag, Cadet Colonel Ravinik. Carrying the Air Force flag is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Carballo. Carrying the back rifle is Cadet Major Griffith. Carrying the Florida State flag is Cadet Airman Basic Green. Carrying the Wekiva High School flag is Cadet Airman Basic Volker. And carrying the front rifle is Cadet Airman Basic Powell. Our thanks to the cadets of Wekiva High School's Air Force Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps for their participation in tonight's pregame festivities. And now, let's meet the teams. We'll begin with our guests from Dr. Phillips, and we'll start with their reserve junior outside hitter number 23, Grace Gordon. Starting on the court for DP, serving first is defensive specialist senior number 21, Isis Gonzalez. Serving second for DP is senior outside and right side hitter number 7, Luisa Cachao. Serving third is senior right side hitter number 17, Candace Sherwood. Fourth in the rotation for DP is setter, sophomore number 6, Melina Aruda. Serving fifth for DP is sophomore defensive specialist number 5, Sanaya Burden. And finally for the Panthers, serving sixth is junior middle blocker number 10, Sarah Costa. And the head coach of the Panthers, Hannah Sexton, with assistant coach Nicole Strandwest. And now, let's meet the starting lineup for your Wekiva High School Mustangs. Beginning with their reserves, number 6, Diana McKellen. Number 7, Ashley Tuzay. Number 9, Tiana Washington. Number 10, Ayana Hunt. And number 13, Yanelis Rivera Vieira. Starting on the court for the Mustangs, serving first is setter number 8, Isabella Espada. Second in the rotation for the Mustangs is junior outside hitter number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Third in the rotation for the Mustangs is senior middle blocker number 2, Sarah McFadden. Serving fourth for the Mustangs is sophomore libero number 5, Laura excuse me, I read the wrong name. She's also a libero, but number 3, Michaela Rivera. Serving fifth for the Mustangs is outside hitter, the sophomore number 12, Alviana Matter. And serving sixth for the Mustangs, defensive specialist number 14, Misha Mancia. Now I had their positions reversed earlier. Laura Sands is defensive specialist tonight. Libero for the Mustangs, number 3, Michaela Rivera. And of course the head coach of the Mustangs is Heather Lorenz with assistant coach Haley Stagg. The officials for tonight's game are from the Florida Professional Officials Association here in Orlando. We thank them for their dedicated service to our high school athletic programs and join them along with our participating schools, reminding everyone to make great sportsmanship a part of this and every athletic competition. For those of you here in the arena, we want to remind you that we are live streaming tonight's contest. If you have friends and family back in Dr. Phillips, elsewhere in Apopka, or anywhere in the world, and they were not able to join us in person for tonight's event, you can direct them to 2 places. We are simulcasting. We are on NFHSnetwork.com, the official online home of the Florida High School Athletic Association. If you're not a member there, no problem. We are also live streaming free on our YouTube channel, Wekiva Sports. Just open up the YouTube app on your favorite computer, smart TV, or mobile device, search for Wekiva Sports, and we will come right up. And we want to welcome those of you who have done just that. My name is Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs and sports information director here at Wekiva High School, ready to take you through the very last contest of season 19, 2025 season, wrapping up with tonight's event. Originally, this was supposed to be against the Oak Ridge Pioneers. They were unable to join us tonight due to circumstances beyond their control. And so we are very grateful Dr. Phillips stepped in. They have a limited roster tonight, just 7 ladies on the roster, and no libero, so they will have 1 substitute available. But otherwise, expect all of these young ladies to see a lot of playing time. We appreciate them moving things around and making themselves available to come and make sure that Wekiva was still able to celebrate their senior night with a game attached to it, as we of course want to do and honor that tradition. So if you missed our senior night festivities, you can go back and watch them on demand. They are on both the NFHS network and YouTube. It is a separate live stream, just because we know people will want to go back and watch afterwards. We keep them separated so that you don't have to fast forward and rewind and jump around to find where you are. So the ceremony is always on a separate live stream event from the actual game, even though they happen back to back. But if you missed that, it is available for on-demand replay. So we're just checking lineups here, and then we'll get things underway. Looks like DP has the opening service. Panthers have the opening service of set number 1, leading their rotation. Is number 21, Isis Gonzalez. And we're off. That service into the net. Service to the Mustangs for the first time of set number 1. Checking into the game for Wekiva. Number 6. That's Diana McKellen. And leading the rotation for Wekiva, number 8, Isabella Service continues for the Mustangs. Sanchez puts the ball in play. Matter on the attack. And now McFadden will go, and Sarai McFadden on the Mustangs kill. A little miscommunication on the Dr. Phillips side. The Mustangs will pick up a freebie there. Ace for Sanchez. Apologies if the audio levels were quite low for the opening of tonight's game. I just realized that someone touched a button on my mixer during transport and changed the output level, so that is fixed now. Solo kill for Sarai McFadden. Back now to Eliana Sanchez. Good looking attack there from the Panthers, but the Mustangs are able to recover quickly. Now the heat coming in from Gordon. Mustangs will settle for a free ball coming back. Attack by Catchell there. Mustangs handle that. And Aviana Matter's attack is out of bounds. Service returns to the Panthers. Next in their rotation, number 17, Candace Sherwood. Service in play. McFadden goes for the dump, and she's got it. Sarai McFadden picks up the Mustangs kill. Back to live action now. Soft touch from Cashel. Mustangs handle that one. Now Matter going for the back. She's got it. Aviana Matter on the Mustangs kill. McFadden continues service for Wekiva. Ace for McFadden. Misha Mencia on the Mustangs block. Service returns to the Panthers. Next in the rotation for DP is number 6, Elena Aruda. Ace for Aruda. Back to live action. This one is a service error as it is just a bit outside. Returning to the game for the Mustangs, number 5, Laura Sands. Service away. And too much heat from Sarah Costa. Mustangs will pick up a free point there on the attack error. DP kill by Isis Gonzalez. Checking into the game for Dr. Phillips, number 5, Sanaya Burton, and she will serve next. DP settles for a free ball coming back. Now here comes Matter, and just a little bit late to the party. That one's going to go down as an attack error. Service continues for Burden. Matter from the other side now. And she's got it. Aviana Matter on the Mustangs kill. Matter also gets the next service for the Mustangs. Good looking attack there by Cashel. An equally good dig though from Sands. Now the Mustangs take a turn. And just a little too much heat there from Costa, who sends it a foul of the left sideline there. Matter will get another service. Mustangs up 15, serving 7. Apologies, we're having a little trouble with the strength of our internet connection here, so if the video is a bit jerky, that's why. We'll see if we can look at that between sets. Misha Mancia on the Mustangs kill. And Matter's service is short. Service returns to the Panthers. Up next will be number 10, Sarah Costa. Ace for Costa. Sanchez on the kill. Serving as libero for the Mustangs, number 3, Michaela Rivera. Good looking attack there from Sanchez. And too much heat from Luisa Catchell. Mustangs pick up a free point here. And the serve by Rivera is into the net. Service back to the Panthers. Next in their rotation will be number 21, Isis Gonzalez. McFadden has a good look. Stopped by Gonzalez. Serves back to the Mustangs, and next in their rotation, they're back to the top of the rotation with Isabella Espada. But first, checking into the game for the Mustangs is Ashley Touzé. Good looking attack there by Sherwood. Touzé on the kill. Back to live action now. Soft touch. Ace for Luisa Cachel. Soft touch from McFadden. Nothing there. I believe that was Cachel that once again had the kill. Pass here from Matter. And now Sanchez got it. Sanchez on the kill. Sanchez also with the serve now. Kill by Luisa Cachel. Service back to the Panthers. Next in their rotation will be Candace Sherwood. McFadden with a good look there. Ashley Touzé gets the Mustangs kill. Back to live action now. Luisa Cachel gets another kill. It's her fourth tonight. Service back to DP. And next to serve will be number 6, Milena Aruda. Kill by Sarah Costa. No return on that service from Aruda. Aviana Matter at the net. Soft touch. Got it. Aviana Matter at the net. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Diana McKellen. And she will serve next. Soft touch is handled by Matter. Now we'll go right back to Matter on the attack. And that one is handled by Cashel. A little miscommunication makes an easy pass for the Mustangs. Now Mancia with a hard knock is barely handled by Aruda. Mancia again. Mancia a third time. Last two being solo attacks. And now that's really tough placement. Kill by Sarah Costa. And the Mustangs set her up for easy pickings there on the pass just over the net. Checking into the game for DP, Sanaya Burden. Still set point for Wekiva. Tough pass, but the Mustangs get it back under control. They'll settle for a free ball, though, coming back. Now the attack goes to Cashel. And Matter at the edge. Keeps it in bounds, but the Panthers handle it. Mancia calls out to Espada for help, and now here comes Matter. That's a tough pass, but the Panthers handle it, and now the fire coming in from Luis Cachal on the kill. Her fifth tonight. So the Panthers not going quietly on this first set. They would need to score 7 before the Mustangs score 1. Mancia with a soft bump. And it's sent out of bounds. That takes us to the end of set number 1. 25-19 is the final score of the first set. And the Mustangs take a 1-0 lead over the Panthers for the match. We'll be back with more from Mustang Arena in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. For those of you watching on the NFHS network, we're going to ask you to switch to YouTube if you don't mind. We're having some challenges here at the arena with our connection speeds, and the problem seems to be that we are outputting to two destinations at once. We're simulcasting at NFHS and YouTube. So what we're going to do is I'm going to disconnect the NFHS stream here for the second set so that we can use all of our bandwidth for YouTube, and then the streaming quality should get much better. So we appreciate your understanding with that. And then what we'll do is afterwards we'll replace the NFHS on-demand replay with the one from YouTube so that the whole game is on both services. So again, if you're watching on NFHS right now, if you don't mind switching over to YouTube, it's youtube.com/Wekiva Sports, or the YouTube app. Just search for the channel name Wekiva Sports. We'll meet you over there. We're going to turn off the NFHS network broadcast because the school's internet service right now is just not able to sustain both streams at once. So we appreciate your understanding. The Mustangs have the opening service of set number one, leading their rotation once again. Sarai McFadden, excuse me, as Isabella Espada. Sanchez with the Mustang skill. Her first of this set, fourth of the night. Second service away. Mancia kept it in. Misha Mancia on the Mustang skill. Mustangs open with a 2-0 lead. Solo kill for Sarai McFadden. DP kill by Luisa Cashel. That's her first of this set. Sixth of the night. Service back to the Panthers. For the first time of set number two, leading the rotation, Isis Gonzalez. McFadden, did she stay in? Line judge says yes. Referees agree. Sarai McFadden on the Mustangs kill. Let's see if I can get that on replay. Didn't wind it back far enough. Get it next time. Aviana Matter on the Mustang skill. Eliana Sanchez serving. Espada settles for the free ball coming back. Now a soft touch from Gordon. Nearly gets the better of the Mustangs, but now Matter coming in hot. Panthers handle it, settle for the free ball coming back. A little miscommunication. Did the Mustangs keep it in? No. Rivera not quite able to keep it inbounds. Checking into the game for the Panthers, Sanaya Burden. Too much on the serve. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in their rotation, number 2, Sarai McFadden. Matter on the Mustangs kill. Service away for McFadden. DP settles for a free ball. Over to Matter. Got it. Aviana Matter on the kill. Ace for McFadden. Back-to-back aces for McFadden. Too much heat from McFadden on that one. Service back to DP. Kill by Catchell. Serving now for DP, number 17, Candace Sherwood. Tough pass there, and the Panthers settle for the free ball. Matter, soft touch. Got it! Aviana Matter at the net. Tough pass, but the Panthers recover. Free ball coming to Rivera. To Zay, gets blocked. Mustangs keep it in play, though. And now Matter, soft touch. Can she find the empty spot? No. Gonzalez is there. Free ball coming back. Now to Matter. Much harder heat this time. Panthers still handle it. And Catchell, who has been brilliant for the Panthers most of the night, is a little bit late on that attack. It goes into the net. Mustangs pick up a 13-5 advantage as Misha Mancia up next for Wekiva. Matter on the attack. Gonzalez has it. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Laura Sands. Next to serve for DP, number 6, Elena Ruda. Rivera has the dig there. Now to Zay, trying to put it in the middle. Burden's got it. Free ball coming back to Rivera. Now to Matter. High heat, too much heat in fact. On the attack, error goes back to the Panthers. Aruda serving. We'll pause here for a consultation with the officials. Pass is ruled touch. Point goes to Wekiva. And now Ashley Tuzay on the kill. Service away from Matter. Checking into the game for DP, Grace Gordon. Now serving is Louisa Cashel. Kill by Sarah Costa. Beautiful play there by Iris Gonzalez to keep the service alive. Now Gonzalez on the attack. Matter coming back. And she finds Sherwood. Now from the backcourt, Catchell. Sanchez keeping it alive. Sanchez again, softer touch, going sideways, keeps it at the net. Costa handles it. Now here comes Cashel. Got it. Louisa Cashel. Well, it was a desperation free ball move, but Aviana Matter technically gets a kill for that. Michaela Rivera serving next for the Mustangs. Between sets, I am going to look at this streaming again because we've been having, I know, intermittent buffering issues, and I apologize if the video has been jerky. We're going to figure this out. Sanchez too hot there. Side out to the Panthers. Next in their rotation, number 10, Sarah Costa. Sanchez, heat, too much. Four touches. Free point for the Panthers. Sarai McFadden on the Mustang skill. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Misha Mancia. Kill by Grace Gordon. Mustangs set up another solo opportunity, back-to-back solo opportunities, but they're going to get called for touching the net. Front row is allowed to attack over the net, you just can't touch the net. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs, number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Mustangs win the battle of the net. 19 serving 15. Matter on the attack. And Cashel a little bit too low on that one. Mustangs now close to within 5. Struggling in the middle of the set, but able to keep it enough together that they still lead by 5. Sanchez away. Little push move there by Cashel. Matter finds Cashel. Right back. Now to Matter again. Goes to the same spot. Same result. And now a little bit of an off-speed move there. Grace Gordon on the kill. Checking in for her is Sanaya Burden. Back to live action now. And McFadden a little bit too low there. So this game certainly not at all a lost cause for Dr. Phillips. Still very much in this one. They'd need to score 8 before Wekiva scores 5. This one's going sideways, and McFadden got the wrong edge of that one. And so that'll now cut the lead to 2. Mustangs still leading here, and they have a 1-set lead for the match, but too much heat. It's called out. Service back to the Mustangs, and Sarai McFadden. Ace for McFadden. And now a kill by Cashel. Her 10th. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Tiana Washington. Tiana Washington on the block. Mustangs have to settle for a free ball here. Too much heat from Sarah Costa. Set point, Mustangs. Next in the rotation for Wekiva, Aviana Matter. Mustangs barely hold it together after the tip kill from Cashel was attempted. Now Matter has to go behind her to fish that one, and Sanchez too late to the party on that attack. It goes right into the net. Now serving is Luisa Cashel. Ace for Cashel. Now 2 aces for her along with 10 kills. Soft touch from Sanchez. Mustangs need to get 1. Washington saves the Mustangs with the free ball. Now a hard push coming in from Cashel. Mustangs again settle for the free ball. Can they keep it in? Well, we'll never know because Cashel hit it anyway. And now a miscommunication from the Panthers with 4 touches, and that takes us to the end of set number 2. 25-22 is the final score of the second set. And now the Mustangs take a 2-0 lead for the match over the Panthers. Back with more from Mustang Arena in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. The Panthers have the first service of the third set. Leading their rotation is Iris Gonzalez. Michelle finds the Mustangs libero. That's Rivera. Sanchez with the first kill of the third set for the Mustangs. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, Misha Mancia, and serving first in this rotation for Wekiva. Once again, it's Isabella Espada. Mancia and McFadden split a block. Mancia got it. That's ruled as a side out, and it'll be Grace Gordon serving next. McFadden gets blocked by Cashel. Mustangs trying to keep it alive, finds just the lip of the net. Free ball coming back to Matter. Now Mancia, this time is perfectly fair. Mancia on the kill. Service back to the Panthers. Next in their rotation, number 17, Candace Sherwood. A push there from McFadden is handled, and now Sanchez sends the pass into the dirt. Reverse set to McFadden. That's handled by Sherwood. And now Cashel, who has again been brilliant most of the night, is late to the party on that attack and sends it into the net. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up is Sarai McFadden. Kill by Burden. Service away, and this one's going to Sanchez. She keep it in? No. Serves back to the Panthers. Next up will be Luisa Cashel. Matter at the net. Had a good look. Kill by Burden. Matter finds the backcourt. The dig is there. Now Sanchez has to send it up, and Mancia. Block by Sarah Costa. Mancia sends it to the backcourt. Burden on the kill. Back in, and the Mustangs have to pass it right back over the net. Washington keeps it on the DP side of the net. And, yep, she sure did. That's Espada getting called into the net. So Panther service continues for Cashel. Mustangs now trailing by 5. If they win this set, they could sweep the match 3-0. Matter on the attack. Now, Sarai Burden on the kill. The Mustangs request their first timeout of set number 3. Back with more from Mustang Arena in just a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi here with you for the third set, where the Panthers are leading for the first time tonight. 10 serving 4. So the Mustangs call timeout. A little too much heat from Sanchez there. Free point coming to the Panthers now. Costa on the kill. Service back in. That's nearly an ace. Mustangs managed to wrangle it back in with a free ball. And now Cashel switches roles and becomes the setter. Miscommunication between Washington and Matter, but they're able to get away with it, and it's the Panthers that make the mistake coming back, as Gordon It's a little off the mark. Service back to the Mustangs. Checking into the game for Wekiva. To serve next is number 5, Laura Sands. Service away for Sands and too low. Gordon spikes it into the net. Mustangs pick up the freebie on the attack error. Sarah Costa picks up the side out for DP. Matter finds the right spot. Aviana Matter on the Mustang skill. Service away for Matter. Sanchez, soft touch. Panthers ready. And now here comes Gonzalez. Good look there. Espada had it. Matter, way high heat. The world will never know whether that would have stayed in or not. Aviana Matter on the kill. Medium touch from Gordon. Now Sanchez coming in sideways. Gordon's got it. Panthers settle for a free ball coming back. Matter goes for the middle. Finds is Sherwood. And now tough set for Espada. Panthers keep it in play. Tiana Washington on the block. Service away for Matter. Heat coming right back to her there. And now going over to Sanchez, finding the middle. That's a tough pass from Gordon, but the Panthers reel it in. They'll settle for a free ball coming back. That was probably out, but Matter decided not to take the chance. Kill by Grace Gordon. Service back to DP. Next up is Iris Gonzalez. Checking into the game for the Panthers, number 6, Melina Aruda. And she will be serving next. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up for them will be the libero server, Michaela Rivera. Kill by Candace Sherwood. Sarai McFadden on the Mustang kill. Her 9th tonight. Checking into the game for the Mustangs, number 6, Diana McKellen. Service back to DP. Now up is Grace Gordon. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in their rotation is number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Ace for Sanchez. McFadden times it late. Service back to DP. Checking into the game for the Panthers, number 10, Sarah Costa. Next to serve, Candace Sherwood. Sherwood with an ace. Sarai McFadden. McFadden also serving next. Michelle on the kill. That's 12 for her tonight, and she'll also have the next service. And a rare mistake for her. Serves back to the Mustangs. Next to serve for Wekiva will be Diana McKellen. Sanchez has the dig for Wekiva, now going over to Matter. Catches the lip of the net, got the kill. And now into the net. Mustangs just not able to build any momentum here. They're able to keep the score from getting any worse, but they're also not able to make it better. Serves back to DP. Sanaya Burton will be next. Free ball coming back from Rivera. Washington barely manages to avoid hitting the net. Panthers keep it in play. That's tough placement on the set, but Matter handles it. Now Matter again. This one looks good. And McKellen not going to take the chance that stays in bounds. Matter again with a good look. Panthers still keeping it in play. This is one of the longer services we've seen this match. Matter again. Little miscommunication there. McKellen gets it now with a dump attempt. Espada sets up Matter. Soft touch. Panthers, can they recover? They do. Settling for the free ball, although the Mustangs have awkward placement there. Matter makes the best of an awkward situation. And now right into the antenna is Grace Gordon. So the longest service of the match by far finally comes to the end on the attack error. Service to the Mustangs and Aviana Matter. Mustangs pulled back to within one. They've been dancing with the Panthers all this midway through the second set. Service away from Matter. Now here comes Gordon. This one's clean. And it stay in bounds? It does not. So kill for Grace Gordon. Her third tonight. Service back to DP. Checking into the game for the Panthers, Melina Aruda. She will serve next. Ace for Aruda. Her second ace tonight, and the Panthers are back to pulling away by 2. Sanchez, got it! Sanchez on the kill. Service back to the Mustangs. Next up will be number 3, Michaela Rivera, but first, the Mustangs request their second timeout of set number 3. Back with more from Mustang Arena in a moment. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Wekiva trailing by 2 with the service. They've used both of their timeouts. If they can pick up 5 before Dr. Phillips picks up 3, then they could sweep, and they'll start right there. Ace for Rivera. Mustangs back to within 1. Wekiva wins this set, it ends the match. If DP wins, then we go to a set 4. Free ball coming back. Espada sets up McFadden. Got it. Sarai McFadden on the kill. We'll forgive Coach Sexton for standing in the line of the shot there. Soft attack there, handled by McKellen. Now McFadden takes a soft touch of her own. Sarai McFadden. Mustangs take their first lead of the third set, and just at the right time, too. Service away. McFadden has to get around to Spada, but she does. Goes all the way back to Matter. Here comes Sanchez, blocked at the net. Rivera bails out the Mustangs. And now a miscommunication between Matter and Rivera will tie the game again. So we are now guaranteed that this is going to be a 2-point set, one way or the other. Service back to the Panthers. Isis Gonzalez set to serve. Should also be noted, DP is playing short tonight. They were not planning on playing at all tonight, and they cobbled this team together at the last second with the 7 girls who were available to come down here. And Rivera is off target. Set point Panthers. So the Mustangs now must win the next service to keep the set alive. They do lead the match 2-0 though. It's just a matter of whether we're staying for a 4th set or not. Service away, McKellen has the pass. Espada has to rush to it. Rivera will settle for the free ball. Luisa Cashel gets the last word of set number 3, and the Panthers are on the board. 2-1 now. The Mustangs' lead is cut for the match, and we are going to a 4th set. Back with more from Mustang Arena in a moment. This and every October, our officials wear pink with purpose. You may notice pink whistles appearing on officials throughout the month of October, not just in volleyball, but in all sports. The FHSAA invites you to join them in supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month as they take the field and the court and honor the fighters, survivors, and those we remember. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Going to set number 4. The last two have been pretty darn close. 25-22, the Mustangs won set 2. 25-23, the Panthers winning set number 3. So now headed to a set number 4. Panthers staying alive. The Mustangs not able to sweep in the third set, although they did briefly lead. So now this becomes a test of stamina, something Wekiva has struggled with over the last couple of seasons, but perhaps senior night will give them the spark that they need. Again, want to extend our thanks to Dr. Phillips for changing their schedule. They were not supposed to be here tonight. They didn't have a game at all tonight. Oak Ridge had an incident occur near their campus today that caused a security situation, and so all of their after-school buses and activities got disrupted, and they were unable to join us tonight. You might see the green and gold balloons that are flying there. Of course, Coach Lorenz always makes a point to include the visiting school in senior night, as some coaches and schools are known for doing. And so we were planning on including Oak Ridge tonight in our senior night festivities. However, they were not able to join us. Dr. Phillips stepped in at the last minute. They have a limited roster with them tonight. Just 7 young ladies were able to change their schedules at the last second and get down here. So again, we appreciate the flexibility on DP's part so that we are not having a senior night without a game. We would have done it anyway. We would have come together and just had senior night with no competition if we had to, but it's so much nicer to be able to pair it with a game. The Mustangs have the opening service of set number 3, beginning again with Espada, and she'll pick up an ace to start the 4th set. Now the attack from Cashel. Going to Sanchez the other way. Did she keep it in? She did! Sanchez on the kill. Seven for her tonight. Spada continues with service. McFadden with the tip. And now Sanchez with a soft touch. Panthers get there again. Now McFadden going for the middle this time. Heat coming in from Cashel, and then a little miscommunication between Rivera and Espada. Side out to the Panthers. Up next for them, Milena Aruda. Michelle on the kill. McFadden, good look. And now McKellen follows up with the solo attack. And Shaw on the kill. It's 14 kills for her tonight. McFadden, soft touch. Handled by Gonzalez. And now the dive from Espada. And Panthers cannot get it done in 3 touches. Push attack there from McFadden. Michelle again on the kill. She also has the serve. Little kick move there by Cashel. I haven't seen that before. Sarai McFadden. Service back to the Panthers. Next up for them, Sarah Costa. Mancia with a good look. Now a solo move there from Sherwood. Mustangs handle that. Rivera sends the free ball back over. Coach Lorenz a little prophetic there. And Sherwood sends it into the next zip code. Service back to the Mustangs. Next in their rotation is Milena Aruda. Excuse me, that's Diana McKellen. It's getting late. I'm reading the wrong roster. Michelle on the attack. Mustangs, no way that Rivera could keep that in bounds. That's not her fault. Serves back to DP. Next up will be Isis Gonzalez. Gonzalez with an ace. Kill by Sanaya Burton. Mancia sends the free ball back over. And now the set is muffed. Mustangs looking like they may be running out of gas here in the fourth set. Mancia on the attack. Nice dig there by Gonzalez. Mancia has it for the Mustangs. Manner on the serve. Tip kill by Espada. Kill by Gordon. Shaw on the kill. And Cashel finally makes a mistake. Most of her attacks have been spot on. Side out to the Mustangs. Serving as libero now is Michaela Rivera. Sanchez timing off. Service to the Panthers and Candace Sherwood. Sanchez on the kill. Service back to the Mustangs and Espada. Kill by Cashel. Once again, Cashel on the kill. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Trying something different now. I've switched to using my cell phone as the internet source instead of the school's internet. So we'll see if that gets you a better connection signal, although it is disrupting the scoreboard. So the score's not updating. We'll work on that in a minute. Service back to the Mustangs. Eliana Sanchez is next up for Wekiva, but first, checking into the game for DP is number 6, Melina Aruda. Service back to the Mustangs. Sarai McFadden is up next for Wekiva. And a miscommunication and a trip up there by Wekiva. YouTube, the channel name is Wekiva Sports. Actual score is 22-11. I'm going to try to get the scoreboard updated for you in just a second here. Service to the Mustangs. Diana McCallan up next. Matter on the attack. Mancia goes straight to Gonzalez. And now Matter finds Gonzalez again. This time the attack from Burden. Matter goes sideways. Burden gets there. Excuse me, Gonzalez gets there. And now Mancia going for the back. Couldn't keep it in. Set point, Panthers. Mancia, soft touch, got it! Misha Mancia on the Mustangs kill. Cashel is into the net, and she's earned a pass. Matter continues her service. 14 serving 24 now. Tough placement. Cashel makes the best of the situation. Mancia, soft touch. Gordon there. Now Burden. McKellen trying to find the middle. Soft touch. Espada gets there, but boy, does she make life hard for her teammates, but they get it back under control with the free ball. Burden with the attack. Espada at the net, couldn't close the deal. Sanchez going for the middle. Gordon there. Excuse me, Costa there. Now Sanchez going for the middle again. This time it's Gonzalez. Mancia finds Gonzalez again. It's probably the second longest service of the match so far. Mancia, soft touch. Gordon ready. And now the Mustangs have to settle for a free ball to keep it in play. Panthers detect an open spot. Matter is there, but Espada tried to outthink the room there, and that takes us to the end of set number 4. 25-14 is the final score of the fourth set. And that ties the match at 2-2. That means we need a tiebreaker. Not yet. Oh, it's still on. It was, but I replaced it. We'll be back. Welcome back to Mustang Arena for set number 5, the tiebreaker set. The rules work exactly the same as the first 4 sets. Rally scoring continues. The only difference is we are playing to 15 and not to 25. The Mustangs have won the toss and will have the first service of set number 5. Leading the rotation once again, Isabella Espada. So the Mustangs not ready to end their season quite yet. Side out to the Panthers. Leading their rotation, Milena Aruda. Soft touch from Espada. Panthers get there. Burden with the dive. And now Cashel sends it way into the backcourt. Mustangs settle for the free ball. Matter bailing out Wekiva in that circumstance. Now McKellen has to dig her own block attempt. Manages to do so. Michelle late to the party and sends it into the net. Mustangs pick up the side out. Service back to Wekiva. Next in the rotation for the Mustangs, number 4, Eliana Sanchez. Really tough placement on the pass. Burden manages to keep it alive for DP. I'm going to open a ticket with Orange County IT in the morning. Rivera didn't get enough air under that. Mustangs fall to 4-1 here in the 5th set. Again, this is a tiebreaker. We're playing to 15, not 25. So the Mustangs will need to figure it out. PDQ. Ace for Cashel. It's just her 3rd ace tonight, but she certainly has enough kills. Costa finds the middle of the court open. And that was an avoidable kill by the Mustangs. They were just not in position and not moving fast enough. Mustangs settle for a free ball. 3 girls go for it. McFadden gets there fastest. You can tell the fatigue starting to set in, particularly on the Mustang side. Right side attack coming in from Gonzalez. Now Matter tries a short attack. That's not there. Once again, Cashel on the kill. Cashel still serving. Mustangs got to get on the board here. They only have 1 so far. Ace for Cashel. Oops, sorry about that. Turned the knob the wrong way. Mustangs request their first timeout of the tiebreaker set. Welcome back to Mustang Arena. Mark Barchi, the voice of the Mustangs, here with you as we are going on 10 o'clock. Michelle, who's been the star for the Panthers tonight. Back-to-back aces for Michelle. I'm not sure what Coach Lorenz told the Mustangs during the timeout, but I don't think that was it. As Wekiva stares at another one. Now 9 serving 1. Panthers 6 points away from coming back from what would have been a 2-point sweep in the third set. The Mustangs had DP on the ropes. They were leading in the third set, had it down to a 2-point game, and were just moments away from a 3-0 sweep as Espada can't stop herself from trotting under the net. So a freebie again to the Panthers here. And then Wekiva's stamina and speed dropped off precipitously in set number 4, and so far has not recovered in the 5th. Ace for Cashel. Now 11 serving 1. Mustangs need to battle hard if they're going to make a game out of this 5th set. Otherwise, we might get out of here by 10 o'clock after all. McFadden. Beautiful placement. Sarai McFadden on the kill. Service back to the Mustangs. McFadden will also serve next. 13 kills and 3 aces for the senior middle blocker. Now the heat coming in from Gonzalez. She's got it. Isis Gonzalez on the kill. Here comes Sarah Costa. And a net violation puts the Panthers within 2 of locking up a true come from behind. Service back to the Mustangs. After the kill by Mancia. Service away, and Panthers have to send it right back on the pass. Now Matter finds Cashel, and she's got the kill. Aviana Matter with the kill for the Mustangs. Ball back in play. Mustangs finally finding some life here. Ace for McKellen. Service away for McKellen. Off-speed attack from Sherwood. Mustangs keep it under control. And now they'll send a little pushover. And impossible placement. Aruda put that right into the net. There was nothing that Sherwood could do about that. And so now the Mustangs, with a little bit of help from DP, back in this one. They've still got a lot of climbing to do. Panthers now just 1 point away. Match point, DP. Again, in the third set, the Mustangs were up and had it to 2 points away from a sweep. Takes us to the end of the match. And it is a 3-2 victory as the Panthers come from behind, taking the tiebreaker set after narrowly winning the third and escaping with the fourth. So it'll be a 3-2 total. On senior night, we want to thank everyone for coming out to support your Mustang and Panther athletes, not just tonight, but all season long. And congratulations once again to the class of 2026. We'll let you know about postseason information as time allows, but this concludes at least the regular season for season 19 of Wekiva Girls Volleyball. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and YouTube at Wekiva Sports, and bookmark WekivaMustangs.com for all of your scores, schedules, and more. For those of you here in the arena, please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Those of you watching online, we hope you'll subscribe before you go. We will not see you for any more volleyball this season, but we will see you for football senior night a week from Friday. We hope you'll join us for that. Until then, good night from Mustang Arena.